The first time I met Laurie, she came in to interview. She actually was going to be replacing me as the executive who would be overseeing the talk. And it was really key that I find that perfect someone who would be able to take it to the next level. And I found that person in Laurie. She recently was promoted to vice president, and we're so invested in her and her continued growth in this company.
The first time I met Laurie Seidman, she was a freshman. She'd come by in a t-shirt and jeans, and she might have had a baseball cap on, very timid. And it wasn't long before I realized that there wasn't anything that Laurie wouldn't try. She was a producer, she was an editor, she shot, she was on camera, and she directed. And with each job she tried, she excelled.
She loved Temple.
When the director of Update graduated, they needed a new director. And Rick said, would anybody like to volunteer? And Laurie raised her hand, and she was selected. Little did everybody know she was just a sophomore, and she found her niche.
I am an active member of an organization called the National Association of Program Executives. And each year we hold a meeting, and Laurie volunteered to be an intern at that meeting. Her assignment was to accompany Grant Tinker. She was swept up in the excitement of the business, and I realized she's going to be a success.
She started right out of college. She took a job at CBS News in New York. I think she was a PA, and then she decided, well, she wants to chase her dreams out in California.
On November 16th, 1998, Laurie and her friend rented a budget van, and they drove to California. They didn't have a place to stay. They didn't have a job.
Laurie worked on Felicity and worked with J.J. Abrams.
She got in with Ron Schwery.
My associate, and I interviewed this gal. He said to me, you should get this gal. Working with Laurie was like a heavenly experience.
She leads with a firmness, but with a gentle touch also, where it inspires people, it motivates people, it makes them want to work with her.
I'm proud of her sense of self and that ability to really reach for her dreams. And I think that there's still more there. I know there's still more there.
I have no doubts that she's going to be one of the huge female executives in our business.
I'm just so honored and lucky to be able to call her not only a colleague, an employee, but also a friend.